Hey everybody, it's the old sports editor Ronnie Gallagher, and we're here for another edition of the Sundrop Roaming the County Show. Now, we've roamed over to West Rowan this week. It seems like every week it's Salisbury or West Rowan that they seem like they're the only ones winning consistently. They beat South Rowan last week, 56-14, and other games that they were rained out on Friday. We had Salisbury did get its game in with Carson and crushed the Orange, 43-7. East Rowan had to play last night on Monday, and they got whipped by West Iredale, 39-24. They won the second half. That's a minor victory for the winless Mustangs. And also North Rowan traveled down to Biscoe, wherever that is. And when you go to Biscoe, y'all just go on to the beach. You're about halfway there. That's how far that school is from North Rowan, and they got whipped 23-20. Now this week, West Rowan is going to play East Rowan here. It's going to be homecoming, and we're going to talk to Scott Young, and we're going to talk to the Friday night hero, Greg Dickson, a monster of a defensive lineman who had a big play. And we're going to go drink some Sundrop and have a good time with Sundrop Snooki. So let's go find the Falcons. All right, we're here with West Rowan head coach Scott Young. You know, Scott, you're 2-0 in the conference, and that's big. And how did you feel you played against South Rowan last week?
Well, we played okay. I mean, we can't play at our full potential right now because of the injuries and concussions, and we had a kid had to miss a game for disciplinary reasons. So we can't get our full team and start making improvements like we need to gear up toward the rest of conference play and playoffs until we get everybody practicing and playing together. Yeah,
you know, you've won 3 state championships in a row, and then this year with all the injuries and all that stuff you just talked about, it's kind of weird, isn't it? Because you haven't had to deal with that in the last 3 years.
We've been blessed, and we still are blessed. We still have really good football players. I still have a really good staff, and you know, but people have to understand that no one else around here has come close to playing our schedule. I mean, it's not even close. You're talking about teams would be 1-4 or 0-5 playing the schedule we've played, and you know, we're still West Rowan, and we still are one of the best programs around, and we're about to get this thing on a roll, I hope.
You know, our Friday night hero this week that we'll be talking to in a minute is Greg Dickson. And the defensive line has really been a real coup for you this year.
Yeah, up front we're solid. Up front offensively, when we get Brandon Hansen back from the concussion and Big Mike Norman back from his little tweaked knee, when we get all those things together on the offensive line and on the defensive line and get over some of those injuries and some of our small, minor technique problems we're having, those lines are very, very good.
So East Rowan's coming in this week. It is homecoming, and they haven't won a game this year. How do you get your team up for East Rowan?
Well, you know, like we said last week, South Rowan did not look like an over team, and East Rowan does not as well. They do some good things, and the primary thing they do well is their kids play hard. That's a reflection of their coaches and their coaching staff. You know, sometimes they're outgunned in games that you see on film, but the bottom line is their kids are playing hard. That's what will make this week a challenge.
Okay, and the pregame show will be right here, West Rowan versus East Rowan on Friday, and we'll see you then. Thanks, Scott.
Thank y'all.
All right, we're standing here with Greg Dixon, our Friday night hero, defensive lineman deluxe. Now, you know, you had a big fumble recovery, and we watched it on television. You scooped it up with one hand. I mean, it looked like Ray Lewis or somebody out there, and you went all the way and just got tackled right before the end zone. What happened?
I mean, I saw the ball, picked up and ran. If I would have been running right and practicing stuff, I probably would have scored, but another defender came and got me.
Yeah. You know, but it looked like the way you fell down the end zone, you said, man, I should have done it.
Yeah. I didn't know I was that close to the end zone, matter of fact, but when I fell down the end zone, I was pretty sad at myself, but I was happy that I made a play for our team, though.
Anybody recruiting you?
A couple schools are, and I'm hoping I get to go to college and play ball.
Yeah. And my bet is he will, as Greg Dixon, the Friday night hero. Okay, that's Scott Young, that's Greg Dixon, and all the other Falcons. They're up there waiting for us with Sundrop Snooki, so we're going to say goodbye and let the Falcons take us out by dropping it like it's hot. So until next week, we'll see you later.
Drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. Drop it. 'Cause I got it going on. Drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot.